Vous étiez toutes mauvaises. Tu m'avais de fausses promesses. T'as dit que tu voulais qu'on aille slow. Car tu savais que j'avais ta besoin. Et dans l'histoire, j'étais l'idiot. Il y avait un autre chemin. Elle est pas prête, elle est pas là. Elle est pas prête, elle est pas là. Elle est pas prête, elle est pas là. Elle est pas prête. Laisse-le porter, je te donner mon amour et mon amour. Et regarde, Bambino, et cosino, bella cara, laisse-le Paris, aller à Paris. Moi, si t'es bien dans mes temps, tu m'as fait mal comme une carie. Sous les tons, d'ailleurs, à l'avion, Paris, on te parle de Mongolie, quel coup, Gary. Tu fais chancer ma faute, t'as fait l'audace. Partisan appelé Topitas. On dit qu'il y a des parties, mais des effets sur toi, tu t'as jamais photo. C'est moi, je peux te faire sauvage. J'ai trop de mal à te cerner. La peau de toi, mes yeux, tu sais me fermer. T'es trop fort que tu faisais que me merder. Je te voulais, mais j'étais en train de m'emmerder. Chaque soir, je t'appelais, chaque soir, j'ai fait quoi?
What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy G Mac in the building at G Smooth Mindset live show. How's everybody doing today? If you're catching me live, thanks for being here. If you're catching the replay, thanks for watching, brother. Today, I'll be sharing with you guys how to get your shit together. So this is gonna be a fourth-part series, and I'll just be sharing some of the steps that I am personally doing to get my shit together, right? So let me give me 1 second. Let me put the mic here real quick. My bad. I was a little late. But so what do I mean by getting your shit together? So for me, when I hear or when I look at the word or the expression getting your shit together or your shit together, or I don't have my shit together, it sounds like chaos. It sounds like there is no order all over the place. Your thinking is all over the place. Everything that you're doing is all over the place. Maybe your life as well is also all over the place. And the thing is, this is more like a process. I don't think it's a one thing fixed. I just feel like at different times of your life, your shit will be all over the place. So you're always going to have to put it back together. Meaning just creating some order. Meaning just putting things in order pretty much, because order is actually the first law of the universe. Order is the first law of creation. If you've read any kind of business, mindset, personal growth, or any kind of books, the first step, most of the first steps, it's always what do you want? And that's clarity. So if you don't have your shit together, if everything is chaos around you, you need to put a little bit of order. I need to put a little bit of order. I do that all the time, almost every day. So what does that look like? What do I mean exactly by order? It's not a trick word, it's not a trick question. It just means exactly what you know. Just creating order, right? Especially right now with everything that's going on, elections, US elections, elections in Africa, elections in Ivory Coast, people dying every day, all the diseases, the Muslims in China, there is this, there is that, there is everything going on everywhere, all over the place, chaos everywhere, right? So when there is chaos, everywhere, or when there is a lot of chaos around you in your environment, and then you grasp all of these chaotic ideas and then get emotionally attached with them, a lot of times that kind of expresses into your environment. So you start neglecting your environment instead of focusing on you, right? Even I remember when this COVID thing started, it also happened to me. Like, if you remember as well, when this COVID started, everybody went crazy because the world went crazy. So everybody was in fear, everybody was in anxiety, and then it was chaos, disorder. We started fighting over toilet papers, right? And things like that. So what I did and what I've learned to do over the past 2, 3, 4 years is sit down, look back up, and then trying to figure out what can I control and what can I control. And then the things that I can control, I only focus on these things and I only do these things instead of trying to do everything else, or instead of trying to figure out what's the cure to COVID, because I don't have control over that. I only have control over my environment, right? So that's kind of, I would say, the first step. It's getting aware, understanding that, hey, you don't have control over everything. You can only control what you can control. And then based on that, I'm looking at I'm also live on here. That's what I'm looking. So based on that, then you can move forward and then do the next steps for you, right? And to have order, right? Like I was saying, creating order. The first step to get your shit together is to create order, at least for me, because order is the first law of creation. And order starts with the environment, because we need to have order in our ideas. We need to have order, mental order in our minds. And we also need to have order in the physical world, right? Order in the mental world and also order in the physical world. And the easiest way is having order in the physical world, having order in our environment, starting from the bedroom, right? We need to make sure that our bedroom, because that's the first environment that we live in, that's where we sleep every day, right? So we got to make sure that our environment, our bedroom, is in order, starting from the bed, right? I've learned this from this book. Let me show you guys. Hold up. This one. Make Your Bed by Admiral William McRaven. Man, make your bed. The thing is, the idea, as I was talking about order, right? Um, Having order in our environment, having order in our bedroom, making sure that our bedrooms are in order, starting from the bed. The thing is, from what I've learned from the book, highly recommend the book. I also put in a video. There is a video from Goalcast, where the author was giving a speech and he was talking about it. Like, part of your morning routine, when you wake up in the morning, if you get to do your bed, that's like a first win. You get to accomplish something, first thing first. So your day starts with a win. And because you accomplished something, it kind of creates like a rolling coaster of you accomplishing more things, right? Because you want to start your day with a win. You want to start your day with something that will make you feel good about yourself, right? So, first thing first, make your bed, right? And then the second thing is that it also helps you realize and focus on the little things, and makes you understand that the little things matter. Because if we cannot do the little things properly, there is no way that we can do the big things, right? We all trying to become millionaires. Some of y'all are trying to become billionaires. But hey, we got to figure out how to make $1,000 a month first, or $2,000 a month, or 10 grand a month, 20 grand a month, or whatever it is, right? The point is, when you focus on all of these little details, like making sure that your bed is made first thing first in the morning, and making sure that your bedroom is in order, I mean, most of the time. I'm not saying do deep cleaning every day. I can't do that, but at least I make sure that there is space, right? And then I can move around. Like when I walk in, I can see clearly. And that's what order it's about. Order it's about clarity, right? How do you feel when you walk into a room and everything is in order? Or when you walk into a kitchen and everything is in order, everything is clean, everything is right where it's supposed to be? That makes you feel good, right? Because the environment, it's in order. So doing all these little things will reinforce the fact that the little things matter. And if we cannot do the little things, there is pretty much no way we can do the big things. So that was number two. And then the third thing was that at the end of the day, when you go to work or you go to school or you go to all of your activities and then you get home, I mean, let me backtrack. When you go do all of your activities in this chaotic world, in this coronavirus world, or in this crazy world where you pretty much have almost no control of everything that's going on, right? When you go out and do all of these things, look for the money to provide for your family, blah, 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 and you finish all of this, right? Then when you get home and you look at your bed that you made, that makes you feel good, right? When you get home into that environment that you've put in order, that also makes you feel good. It gives you a little confidence about yourself that this is actually something that you can control. This is something that you made. And it gives you as well a little sense of hope that, hey, even if outside it's crazy, at least at home, I'm good. I'm in order, right? So maybe tomorrow will be a better day, right? So these were the three things that I've gotten from this, and it's a little deeper, of course, when you read the book, and I highly recommend the book, uh, Make Your Bed by William McRaven. So many stories, man, about him and his life, and so many examples of how doing the little things, it's actually what creates the big things, because it's like compound effect. That's actually another book I'll be talking about later. The little things, when you especially during your day, when you wake up in the morning and then you start on a roller coaster of wins, that's how you get a good day, because you start with the win. That's why a lot of people start the day with the workout, right? There is this idea of Brian Tracy says, hit the frog. Hit the frog is try to do the hardest thing first thing in the morning. So a lot of people start with a workout because it's hard, right? When you do the hard things in the morning, then it makes you feel good about yourself, and that carries out throughout the day, and it puts you into the good mood to keep doing things, right? And the more things you get done, the better days you will have, and the closer you get to your goals, right? So these were the three things. And by doing that, you can expect to be, like I was saying, to feel good about yourself, because you will have order in your environment. Um, also build your confidence, because like I was saying, confidence a lot of time it's about doing things, right? So the more you'll be doing all of these little things, it's going to build the confidence in yourself that, hey, if I can do all of these little things, then I can also do the big things, right? And the last thing, it's going to create the order. It's going to create that clarity that you need as a first step to get your shit together, because we're talking about how to get your shit together, and that's the first step, right? Creating order. This is very, very important. And in order to do that, we got to do something, and doing something start with doing all of these little things to create order. Get your bed done, create that clear and clean environment where you can have your ideas cleared out, and you can also have your mind cleared out. That way you can think clearly and then get on to the first step. I mean, the second step to get your shit together. So that was me, man. I don't want to make these won't be too long. I'm gonna do the second step probably next week. Tomorrow I'm doing this one in French. So for all of my friends that only speak French, this episode is gonna be done in French tomorrow. If you haven't already, follow your boy at Gsmooth Mindset on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Twitter. And yeah, man, make your bed, bro. I promise you, man. Make your bed every day. If you're doing that already, you're good, man. Halas, you a killer. If you're not, that's cool, man. Just get into the habit of doing these little things. The little things, bro. The little things, man. The little things to create order and create clarity. That's the first step to get your shit together, bro. Create order and clarity by doing all of these little things, man. Don't forget to follow me at Gsmooth Mindset, and I'll see y'all tomorrow, boy.